In today's video, I'm going to be renovating Bloxburg City Hall. So if you didn't know, I have a series on my channel where I renovate all the existing Bloxburg buildings. And guys, we only have one more building left, and that's Bloxburg City Hall. So I thought I would leave the most grand building till last because, I mean, look at this monster. So I'm planning on doing an opening and letting all my subscribers come. So literally all you have to do is subscribe to the channel for a chance to be in the opening. It's crazy. Anyway, so as we all know, this is what Bloxburg City Hall looks like. It's massive. Or is it? Okay, so guys, we've been tricked. So this is Bloxburg City Hall, right? Pretty big building, right? But on the inside, it's not that big. We've been tricked. So here's like the little entry area. Nothing going on here. We have some secret doors that no one really knows. Do you guys want to know what's behind these doors? I'll show you. Ready? Absolutely nothing. And there's also like a little upstairs area as well. I'm not really feeling this wallpaper either. This yellow wallpaper is kind of scaring me. And then we just have like two little library rooms. One library room over here. And then on this side, we actually do have a little bit more seating. Not that much though. Also guys, you know what I figured out? Look at this. Look at this, right? Big building. What's on the side? Let's have a look at what is inside the side of the building. This is the most detailed, talented building I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, that is Bloxburg City Hall. So let's renovate her. Okay, so I've kind of already built like a little outline of the building. So first things first, we have to get started on the outside. And as we know, the City Hall kind of has like steps that go up into the building. So using the basement floor pass, I'm just gonna kind of create like a little staircase. So it's like, ooh, grand entryway. So slay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it like 2 stairs. I feel like that looks more elegant than like 10 stairs because I mean, let's be honest, who wants to walk up 10 flights of stairs just to get into Bloxburg City Hall? Okay, now for the pillars, because as we all know, Bloxburg has these very grand pillars at the front. So you know what, I think I'm just gonna stick to the OG fancy pillars. Okay, so Bloxburg City Hall kind of has like a roof that comes out like that. Actually, you know what, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the roof in the Bloxburg City Hall is like marble. It's made out of marble, I'm pretty sure. Look how insane that looks, and I've just added the pillars. All right, so now we're gonna have to have a Bloxburg City Hall painting up the top here. And you know what, I might even add a little bit more structure to this roof just to make it like look a little bit more fancy. That is so expensive. That is $2,600 just to give it a little bit of flair. Okay, the outside of the building is looking pretty good if I say so myself, and we have a little empty space over here, so I think I might add a garden because I mean the original Bloxburg City Hall does have a garden. See, like that has a bit of greenery outside. And then for the tree, oh my god, I wish I was level 8 because I would so use a cherry blossom tree. But unfortunately, I'm not. Actually, I feel like this one suits a City Hall tree. You know, it's nice and trimmed, kept up to date, so that's the tree we're adding. We can add a little bird bar for the birds as well. Okay, now for the fun bit, which is the windows. So as you can see, these windows are very outdated, so I'm not going to use them. I have an idea of what I want to do. Okay, for this to work, I'm gonna have to use a clear window and then just make it like a little bit more bigger, and then add another one up the top but make this smaller. And then up the top here we can have like a little round half window, but to make it look a little bit more realistic we can use structural beams to kind of outline the window. See, there we go, that window kind of looks cool and like modern. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, that actually looks so elegant. I love it. And then of course we need one big elegant door. I might just use like 2 sleek pivoting glass doors. They kind of look nice. And maybe just add like one more window up here. Wait, why does that kind of look stupid? Wait, no. Now I'm also going to add like a little footpath out here. And then all the rest here can kind of just be like a road. Okay, you know what? We'll just use my arch nemesis, aka sleek ceiling lights. You know what? I know I said I hate sleek ceiling lights, but I've changed. Okay, I don't hate them. I have a love-hate relationship with them. We're actually kind of getting along. Okay, now, finally, what I'm gonna do is add some outdoor seating. So we can add like a bench over here. And you know what? I'm also thinking we should add some flags as well. Does Bloxburg have flags? They do. Like, I feel like we need some like big decorative flags at the front. Like, tell me that doesn't make the building look 10 times better. Okay, so I think that is the outside of the building done. So let's finally work on the inside. I think in here, I'm gonna add like a big statue. Bloxburg City Hall, I feel like it needs something grand and something like boom, you know? So I'm gonna add this little Cupid statue in the middle because I feel like that kind of looks cool. And yes, I'm making the staircase out of gold. Don't judge me. You know, for the longest time, I thought Bloxburg City Hall was a school. It's not a school. It's like a library, I think. So I feel like the one thing Bloxburg City Hall is missing is a mayor's office. And for the floor, I'm just going to stick to marble because I feel like marble looks very clean. And then finally, to make it look even fancier, we're going to add like a massive chandelier at the top. Bloxburg City Hall could never, look at that. look, wow. Can we take a moment of silence just to appreciate how beautiful that is? Okay, so the first thing I want to work on is the library rooms at the front, because as you know, Bloxburg City Hall has two, I would say they're like library slash study rooms. Okay, and Bloxburg City Hall is kind of like this beige color. It's kind of gross. So you know what? I think I'm going to stick to like a dark red. But I'm also going to give it wall trims to make it look fancier. I don't want it to be too modern. I want to have like the same aspects as the original Bloxburg City Hall does. And I feel like this red is like a very rich color. I'm going to either love it or hate it, but I guess we'll see. Now, instead of doors, I'm going to use these arched openings. Just like really open up the space a little bit more. And before you ask, yes, I'm going to be using the original large oak bookcases, you know, just for nostalgic purposes. Because again, I don't want this City Hall to be too different. Like I know everyone hates these bookshelves, but like they're the OG bookshelves, you know? So what I'm gonna do is add them at the top here. I know, crazy. And then I'm gonna add a ladder in front of the bookshelf. Oh my gosh, and this little room in the corner can kind of be like a little study nook. Even though Bloxburg City Hall isn't like a school, I want it to kind of have a like school roleplay aspect to it, because I know people use City Hall as a high school in their role plays. Now all along this corridor, I want there to kind of be like a massive seating area. So I might use this like modern dining table. We can have some like stacked books in the middle. Oh my god, guys, look at this Growth bookcase. I've never used that in Bloxburg. And then over here, I want like a little study nook. So we can use these like leather chairs to kind of create like a little booth. Now, because this is a fancy city hall, we have to add these iconic fancy paintings up the top here. Oh, I kind of want to add a candle. I know that's not like smart to add a candle with books, but I mean, I feel like we need a candle. And we'll also add some like lamps on the table, because I know that in like the New York library, they have these lamps on the table and they look really cool. Okay, that's library 1 done. Now back here is kind of just going to be the same concept, but I think I might add more seating area. Okay, so because this is going to be like a little study area, maybe we can have like a fireplace at the back, make it nice and cozy. Is that safe to have a fireplace with a bunch of books? Probably not. And then maybe on the side of the walls can be like individual seating. Oh, I like these office desks. I haven't used these before. So what I'm going to do is kind of add them all along the side like this. So it kind of looks like a classroom. Like if people want to like do a little school role play in here, they can. And then finally, I'm just going to add some personality to these desks. This person can be like studying for their exams. And then this person over here doesn't do their homework. So they have lots of unfinished homework to do. I'm going to kind of make this like a little nook, kind of what Bloxburg City Hall has. They have like these little nooks. Oh, and of course we need a photo of Coeptus on the fireplace. Okay, now moving on, this room back here, of course it wouldn't be Bloxburg City Hall without a mayor's office. And you know how shocked I was when I realized Bloxburg City Hall didn't have any offices, like it didn't have any mayor's office. And I'm also going to add a window back here, because as you can see, I feel like it needs one big grand window. There we go. Look how much better that looks already. There we go. Fancy chandelier for the fancy mayor. Okay, now we need a big study desk. I feel like every mayor in a TV show or movie has this exact desk for some reason. We also need a few chairs at the mayor's office, just in case people have complaints about Bloxburg. They can come here, talk to the mayor. Now, I'm going to keep the desk very simple. We're going to have a world globe, a pen cup, and just like a paper pile. And there we go. We have Mr. Mayor's desk. Okay, now I have an idea what I want to do. So I'm going to put like these basic shapes here. So I'm going to put this log lamp like in the middle, and then to make it look even better, I'm going to put this round decorative vase in the middle and then like resize it. And I mean, look how cool that looks. Okay, you know what I feel like we're missing? Like a massive carpet. And we also need a door. So what I'm going to add for the door, I think I'm going to use these elegant double doors, because I'm pretty sure the Bloxburg City Hall has these exact doors. Okay, and I might change this red wallpaper at the back here, because you don't want it to be the same throughout the whole City Hall. Wait, you know what we need in here? We need a trophy. There we go. That's better. I feel like that stands out more. Okay, the last thing that the Bloxburg Mayor's office needs is these fancy paintings. So I might just add like 3 Coeptus portraits up there. Okay, we also have these 2 bathrooms as well. Okay, I'm just going to keep the bathroom simple. I'm not going to go overboard. So obviously they're just going to have a toilet, some toilet paper, don't worry, I won't forget. And then the sink can go over here. We can have like a big elegant mirror. There we go. Fancy mirror check. Okay, so the last room down here, I thought it would be cool to add a little computer room. And what I'm going to do is add these old computers like that. I don't know why, but these old computers are so cute and I'm going to add them. You know what? This is exactly what my computer room looked like in high school. Like this exact setup as well. Now over here, I'm thinking of adding like a little stage. So if there's like a teacher presenting or like the mayor wants to talk, I don't know. The stage can be many things. Okay, so now we have the upstairs area. So the upstairs is pretty much just going to be an extension of the downstairs libraries. But first we need a railing because I mean, this is not safe. Someone's going to fall. Someone's going to file a lawsuit against my city hall. Now I really like making the room like this oval shape. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is add these beautiful bookshelves. We can also add some like aisles to the library as well. Because you know how in libraries they have like different sections? Okay, I feel like that's enough books. I don't want to go overboard. We might even add some more portraits up here. I've never seen this many Coeptus portraits in my life. Coeptus is gonna think I'm stalking him. Okay, so as you can see, we have a little bit of empty space here. So what I'm gonna do is kind of add like a little nook or like a little booth. Kind of what I done downstairs. So I have an idea. We can do something like this and then put it like that side. See, look how cool that looks. It's like a little S-shaped lounge. I love it. Okay, so Bloxburg City Hall is all complete. The total house value has come to 162,000, which honestly isn't that bad. This is how the outside turned out. I added the iconic Bloxburg City Hall decal, and I didn't know really what to add for the banners, so I just added like the Welcome to Bloxburg logo. Okay, now my favorite bit of City Hall, which is the entryway. I mean, look how beautiful that staircase looks. Anyway, coming over here, we have the little, I would say this is kind of like the study area. Of course, I had to keep Coeptus's portrait on top of the fireplace. Now, this part of the City Hall was kind of inspired from the New York Library, especially these little lamps on the table. I think that was a nice touch. And then on the opposite side is another library, but this kind of has more books instead of seating. And then this is like a little ladder, so if you want to go up on the second shelf, grab a book up here, and come back down, you can. I think this is like pretty cute. I also added like a little seating nook here as well. I don't know why I added a Diary of a Wimpy Kid decal. I'm like, why? Out of all the books I could have chosen to add, I added that. Okay, now coming back here. Now back here we just have the bathrooms. Now both of the bathrooms are very similar. They're very basic, but I mean, I feel like Bloxburg City Hall is kind of basic. You don't want to go overboard. And then at the back here is the mayor's office. Now, honestly, I think the mayor's office turned out amazing. I love the way this looks. It's so elegant and grand. It doesn't even look a part of City Hall. That's how crazy it looks. And finally, we just have a little computer room at the back here. So we just have our old retro computers. Why did I add another Diary of the Wimpy? What's wrong with me? I also added a little Bloxburg City Hall decal. I think this is kind of cool. Okay, now coming to the final bit of City Hall, which is the upstairs area. Now, the upstairs area is kind of similar to Bloxburg City Hall in the fact that it just has a bunch of books and more seating area. So we have a little desk up here. I also added some like modern paintings. And then here's kind of like a little library section. And I love the way this lounge turned out. I think it was so unique, and I'm definitely going to use this little lounge hack more often. It's kind of like an S-lettered lounge. Pretty cool. Anyway guys, that was me renovating the City Hall in Bloxburg. This series has been literally so much fun, and I cannot wait to invite all my subscribers to the opening of my new Bloxburg town. It's gonna be pretty fun, so make sure you hit subscribe for a chance to be in it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!